Guys, San Francisco is eye-wateringly so expensive, so here are 3 awesome cheap eats, and at the end, I'll tell you how we got accommodation for $10 USD a night. For dinner, we hit up Yamo, a tiny 8-seater Burmese joint that was already bursting at the seams at 5 p.m. It looks to be a mum and daughter duo running the show. The daughter is no-nonsense, direct, and efficient, which I totally vibe with. And her mum is one of those rare female wok masters, churning out the best house noodles in town for only $9.
What?
There are about a dozen skater boys outside who make a point to call out to her and say thanks mama as they collect their feeds for the evening. I honestly think they would be just as busy if they doubled their prices because the Yamo house noodles with pork and pot stickers are faultless. The noodles are bouncy and chewy with the perfect slick of wok hay and garlic oil and rendered pork fat. The pot stickers are chubby with well-seasoned pork mince and veggies, crispy on one side but steamed soft on the others, creating the perfect balance of texture, which is an absolute must for a great pot sticker. And guess what? They only cost $5. And perhaps it's a deliberate point to be the go-to cheap eats joint in San Francisco, but the more important outcome, it seems, is that they are a haven for the working class, the lost ways of the next generation, the artists, and those most deserving of a delicious, well-cooked dinner. They are feeding their local community, who are on the verge, if not tipped out of being priced out of this city, so make sure you support and tip generously if you can. For breakfast, we hit up the OG sourdough bakers of San Francisco, Boudin Sourdough, which was founded in 1849. If you're on a budget, go to the original bakery on 10th Avenue and not the dine-in ones on Fisherman's Wharf, because then you pay the local takeaway prices and not the sit-in tourist prices. I got their famous clam chowder in a bread bowl for $10.49, and Richard got the half roast beef sandwich and the rustic tomato soup also in a bread bowl for $12.59, plus taxes and a 4% employees benefit surcharge. Across the road, there is a park with benches in front of the local library, which was a gorgeous place to do a little lap dance with your bowl of steaming hot soup. The chowder was piping hot, creamy, oceanic, and deliciously salty with good-sized chunks of clams, and of course eating it out of a bread bowl is always half the fun. Up the road is the coolest retro donut shop called All Stars, where the French roast classic and donut combo really hits the spot, and they have a great seating area by the window to watch the locals do their weekend grocery shopping. Their original glaze is sublime. And lastly, if you're new here, hi, I'm Grace, and Richard and I quit our jobs to travel around the world for a year. We're currently living in a rental car as we road trip around the USA for 3 months. On Airbnb, there is a dude renting out his driveway and backyard for $10 USD a night. He had no bathroom, so we had to be well prepared. Let me know if you want to know how we managed that one. It was kind of challenging, but we got through it. Okay, thanks, bye!